10 superheroes that can fly faster than Superman. When you think of speed in the sky, one hero always comes to mind: Superman. Faster than a speeding bullet, the Man of Steel has been the benchmark for heroic speed for decades. That image of a red and blue blur breaking the sound barrier is iconic. We've seen him circle the globe, reverse time, and race across star systems. He's the gold standard, the hero everyone else is measured against. For years, the question wasn't who is the fastest, but who could possibly keep up. But what if that gold standard isn't the whole story? The comic book multiverse is a massive place, filled with powers that make a yellow sun look like a nightlight. There are forces that laugh at physics, and beings who treat the speed of light not as a barrier, but as a casual cruising speed. What if there are heroes out there who could leave Superman in their cosmic dust? We found 10 of them. From gods and quantum beings to cosmic surfers, these are characters who can fly faster than the Man of Steel, some by a little, and some by an astronomical amount. This isn't about a foot race. This is about pure, unadulterated flight. Get ready, because this list is about to change how you see superhero speed forever. You think you know speed? You think Superman is the pinnacle of velocity? Think again. We're about to count down 10 heroes who could fly a victory lap around Kal-El before he even realizes the race has started. The evidence is in the comics. The feats are legendary, and our number 1 spot will shatter your perception of what it means to be fast. Section 1, number 10. Martian Manhunter, kicking off our list at number 10, is a founding member of the Justice League and one of its most versatile powerhouses. J'onn J'onzz, the Martian Manhunter. He's often called the heart and soul of the team, and his list of powers is just staggering. Telepathy, shape-shifting, phasing, super strength, and of course, flight. In countless adventures, he's seen flying shoulder to shoulder with Superman, keeping pace with the Kryptonian on their way to save the world. This alone shows he's a world-class flyer, easily hitting hypersonic speeds. The reason he's on this list is that his powers are innate to his Martian biology, not charged by the sun. His total control over his own molecular structure allows him to become perfectly aerodynamic, moving through the air with a grace that even Superman sometimes lacks. He can cross continents in minutes and dogfight at speeds where the world below is just a blur. In short bursts, he's been shown keeping up with not just Superman, but other speedsters, proving his reaction time is off the charts. So why is J'onn only at number 10? While he's consistently shown to be as fast as Superman in Earth's atmosphere, definitive proof of him beating Superman's top faster-than-light speeds is hard to find. Superman has well-documented flights across galaxies in minutes. Martian Manhunter's interstellar trips are usually off-panel or in a spaceship. Plus, there's his famous weakness to fire, which can ground him instantly. He's a match for Superman in a sprint, but in a cosmic marathon, the evidence suggests he'd fall behind. Section 2, number 9. Wonder Woman flying in at number 9 is the Amazonian princess herself, Diana of Themyscira, Wonder Woman. Gifted her powers by the Greek gods, her flight is a divine blessing from Hermes, the messenger god. For a while, fans debated if she could even fly, but today it's an iconic part of her character. She's fast enough to deflect machine gun fire with her bracelets, which requires a level of reaction speed that's almost precognitive. She ranks above Martian Manhunter because of the divine, magical nature of her speed. Unlike Superman, whose power can fluctuate depending on his solar charge, Diana's speed is constant. More importantly, her combat speed is arguably superior. She's a warrior trained for millennia, and she moves like one. In the famous Sacrifice storyline, a mind-controlled Superman, going all out, couldn't land a clean hit on her. She dodged his attacks and got the upper hand, proving that in a close-quarters fight, her speed is at least on his level, if not better applied. But Diana's not without her limits. While her combat speed is incredible, Her long-distance travel speed isn't in the same league as Superman's. Kal-El has feats of crossing light years in moments, a level of travel Wonder Woman hasn't really shown under her own power. Her gift from Hermes seems designed to make her the ultimate warrior on Earth, not necessarily the fastest being in the galaxy. For deep space missions, she usually takes her invisible jet. She can definitely outfly a speeding bullet, but she's not built for a race across the cosmos. Section 3. Number 8. Shazam, Captain Marvel. Crashing in at number 8 with a bolt of lightning is the hero formerly known as Captain Marvel, Shazam. When young Billy Batson shouts that magic word, he's granted the power of 6 mythological figures.
Shazam!
The M in his name stands for Mercury, the Roman god of speed, which gives him flight that is truly legendary. For decades, fans have debated who's stronger or faster between Shazam and Superman, and for good reason. Shazam's speed is pure magic, so it isn't bound by the normal laws of physics. The evidence for his spot on this list is compelling. He's consistently portrayed as being in Superman's speed class. In the classic Justice series, he even managed to catch a mind-controlled Flash, something Superman himself struggled with. More recently, a comic revealed Billy as top flight speed to be around Mach 50, that is about 38,000 miles per hour. While that might sound slower than some of Superman's craziest feats, it's a concrete number, and his magical nature suggests his true limit, when unbound, could be far higher. However, the V-but for Shazam is a matter of consistency. While the potential for godlike speed is there, his actual feats often just put him on par with Superman, not definitively above him. That Mach 50 figure, while amazing, is still way below the faster-than-light travel Superman pulls off in deep space. Some comics even describe the speed of Mercury as being as fast as lightning, which, while quick, is nowhere near light speed. Because his powers can be interpreted so differently, he lands at number 8, a true rival to the Man of Steel, but not his clear superior in a race. Section 4. Number 7. Nova, Richard Rider. Blasting out of the cosmos at number 7 is the human rocket. Richard Rider, aka Nova Prime. When the last member of the Xandarian Nova Corps crash-landed on Earth, he passed his power, the Nova Force, to teenager Richard Rider. This cosmic energy grants him incredible abilities, chief among them faster-than-light flight. But Richard's case is special. After the annihilation wave wiped out the cores, he absorbed the entire Nova Force and the Xandarian Worldmind, becoming the most powerful Nova ever. That massive power-up is what puts him on this list. While Superman flies by processing solar energy, Nova is a direct conduit for a cosmic power source designed for interstellar travel. Flight isn't just one of his powers. It's his main purpose. With the Worldmind acting as a supercomputer in his brain, he can calculate FTL trajectories perfectly, zipping across star systems like he's on a cosmic superhighway. He's been shown generating his own wormholes to cross vast distances instantly. He doesn't just fly fast. He bends space to his will. So why is he only at number 7? It comes down to control. While he can cross galaxies in the blink of an eye, he has to seriously throttle down in a planet's atmosphere to avoid causing catastrophic damage. Unlike Superman, who has a sort of natural aura protecting his surroundings, Nova's power is raw and destructive. He's one of the fastest rockets in the universe, but characters higher on this list don't need propulsion at all. They just rewrite the rules. Nova is ridiculously fast, but he's still playing by a set of rules that others simply ignore. Section 5. Number 6. Spectrum, Monica Rambeau. Appearing at number 6 as a literal flash of light is Monica Rambeau, who has been called Captain Marvel, Photon, and now Spectrum. After being hit with extra-dimensional energy, she gained the ability to turn her body into any form of energy on the electromagnetic spectrum. This includes X-rays, gamma rays, and visible light. The key to her speed is simple. When Monica wants to go fast, she doesn't fly. She becomes light. This puts her in a completely different class. Superman has to work to break the light barrier, pushing himself to the absolute limit. For Monica, traveling at light speed is her baseline. It's just what she does. She can travel from Earth to the sun and back with ease, or fix a satellite in orbit in the blink of an eye. Her speed is absolute. Once, Spider-Man's spider sense warned him of an attack from her, but she had already landed the hit before he could even process the warning. In a race across the solar system, Superman would be watching her taillights. So what keeps the woman who is light speed out of the top 5? Her speed, while incredible, is still a defined finite velocity in our understanding of physics. There are beings on this list who move at multiples of light speed, or who bypass the concept of speed entirely. Also, while her travel speed is instant, she has been tagged in combat by slower opponents, suggesting there can be a split-second delay between her thought and her transformation. She is leagues above traditional flyers, but the characters to come operate where the laws of physics are just suggestions. Section 6, Number 5, the Sentry. Emerging from a forgotten history to claim the number 5 spot is Marvel's most powerful and unstable hero, the Sentry. Robert Reynolds was an addict who stumbled upon a secret formula that gave him the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns. The result was a hero with a power set very similar to Superman's flight, strength, invulnerability, but cranked up to a terrifying level. The Sentry's speed is so immense, it seems to defy all reason. The proof is in feats that are simply staggering. He's been shown flying from the Earth to the sun in mere moments, a journey that takes light over 8 minutes. He does this casually. But his most mind-bending feat came when he flew at Thor with such incredible velocity that he began to bend space and time around him, completely disorienting the god of thunder. Superman has flown fast enough to reverse time, but Sentry has shown he can warp the fabric of space-time itself just by moving. So what holds back a guy who can break reality with his speed? His own mind. Robert Reynolds is a deeply fractured individual, and his psychological instability is a massive anchor on his powers. His dark side, the void, is always fighting for control. While his peak speed is demonstrably superior to Superman's, his performance is wildly inconsistent. He's been beaten by slower opponents like the Hulk, not because he lacked the speed, but because his own mind held him back. He has the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns, but the fragile psyche of one man. Section 7, Number 4, the Flash. Now, you might be thinking, wait a minute, the Flash is a runner. This is a list about flying. And you're right. But what many don't realize is that a true master of the speed force, like Wally West or Barry Allen, isn't just limited to running. The speed force allows its user to manipulate physics in all sorts of ways, and that includes true, sustained flight. How? Well, they can rotate their limbs to fly like a helicopter, but the real masters can do so much more. They can run on clouds by vibrating their feet on water molecules. Wally West has even shown the ability to run on the ambient speed force energy in the air itself, effectively gliding through the sky. When fully immersed in the speed force, a speedster can abandon the ground entirely and just run through space and time. When it comes to pure speed, no one in comics touches the Flash. He has outrun death and instantaneous teleportation. He's faster than thought, faster than time, and just plain faster than Superman. So why isn't the fastest being in comics at number 1? Simple. Flight isn't his main thing. While a speed force master can fly, they almost never choose to, because they're even faster when they're running. Flying, for them, is a useful trick, but it's like asking an Olympic swimmer to doggy paddle. They could do it, and they'd still be faster than most, but it's not their best. The Flash has the raw speed to be number 1, but because flight is a secondary, less efficient use of his power, he lands here at number 4. Section 8, Number 3, Captain Atom, surging onto the list at number 3, is the living embodiment of the quantum field. Captain Atom. After an experiment gone wrong, Air Force Officer Nathaniel Atom was reformed as a being of pure energy inside a suit of sentient alien metal. This connected him directly to the quantum field, the fundamental energy that underlies all of reality. He's essentially a walking nuclear reactor who can manipulate energy, transmute matter, and fly at unbelievable speeds. His claim to being faster than Superman isn't just opinion. It's quantum mechanics. His flight isn't propulsion. It's him manipulating reality. He can travel at light speed easily, but his potential is far greater. In one shocking storyline, Captain Atom managed the impossible by tapping into the speed force itself, briefly stealing the Flash's speed, and showing a potential for velocity that Superman simply can't match. Even without that temporary boost, his connection to the quantum field gives him a method of travel that is inherently superior to a biological being powered by the sun. The but for Captain Atom is similar to the Sentry's. Containment. That metal suit is the only thing keeping his nuclear energy from erupting and potentially destroying reality. He is a walking time bomb who has to constantly focus on keeping his powers in check. He has the power to outpace almost anyone, but he's held back by the immense danger that comes with it. His speed is phenomenal, but the risk involved keeps him from the top 2 spots. Section 9. Number 2. Dr. Manhattan. Floating into the number 2 spot is the being who transcends the very idea of a superhero, Dr. Manhattan. After being disintegrated in an experiment, physicist John Osterman reassembled himself as a being of pure consciousness with absolute control over matter and time. He perceives past, present, and future all at once. This unique perception is the key to his unfathomable speed. To say Dr. Manhattan can fly is a huge understatement. He doesn't need to. If he wants to be on Mars, he simply is on Mars. He teleports himself across galaxies and universes with a single thought. The distance is irrelevant. The travel time is 0. This is a form of travel that is infinitely faster than Superman's. In a race across the universe, Superman would still be leaving Earth's orbit while Dr. Manhattan would have already arrived, watched that universe die, and come back. This is a being who entered the DC universe and rewrote its entire timeline. So, with the ability to be anywhere, instantly, who could possibly be faster? Why isn't he number 1? The limitation is, ironically, philosophical. Dr. Manhattan is a being of pure logic, a self-proclaimed puppet who can see the strings. He knows what's going to happen and just plays his part. He lacks initiative and true free will. He is a passive god, a slave to his own omniscience. Our number 1 pick possesses a similar level of cosmic power, but combines it with a will and freedom that makes him the true king of cosmic speed. Section 10. Number 1. Silver Surfer, soaring into the number 1 spot on his iconic cosmic surfboard, is our pick for the fastest flyer in comics. Norrin Radd, the Silver Surfer. To save his planet, Norrin Radd agreed to become the herald for the world eater Galactus. Galactus imbued him with the power cosmic, transforming him into a silver-skinned being of pure energy, whose purpose was to find new worlds for his master, traversing the universe at unimaginable speeds. The Silver Surfer's speed isn't just a power. It's his reason for being. The power cosmic allows him to travel faster than light as a baseline, but that's just warming up. He can enter hyperspace to cross entire galaxies in moments. The feats are almost too big to comprehend. In one instance, he traveled 500,000 light years in a single second. Our entire Milky Way galaxy is only about 100,000 light years across. He could cross it 5 times in the time it takes to snap your fingers. Superman's best travel feats take minutes. The Surfer does it in a fraction of a heartbeat. Unlike Dr. Manhattan, the Surfer has immense will and emotion. His speed is an active choice, an expression of his freedom. Unlike the Flash, flight is his primary and most efficient form of travel. And unlike Sentry or Captain Atom, his power is a controlled extension of himself, not a barely contained disaster. He combines reality-bending speed with the drive of a true hero. He has the feats, the power source, and the will to prove he belongs at the top. Superman may be the man of steel, but the Silver Surfer is the master of the spaceways. CTA. So, what do you think of our list? Did we get the order right? Is there a cosmic speedster we missed, who could leave even the Silver Surfer in the dust? Let us know your top 10 in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this cosmic breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next video. Conclusion. From Martian Manhunter keeping pace with Superman to the Silver Surfer shattering the light barrier like it was glass, it's clear the multiverse is filled with incredible speedsters. While Superman will always be an icon of flight, the universe is a big place, and powers like the power cosmic, the speed force, and the quantum field have created champions that can leave him far behind. Our number one spot goes to the Silver Surfer, a hero whose entire existence is defined by his incredible velocity. Thanks for watching.